My name is Taylor. This is Beamed Up. Here we go.
Motion UI is the way the user interface of an app or operating system moves, and I noticed the one for Samsung Pass's biometric authentication looks pretty jank. The original is on the left, and my version is on the right. We'll start with the original first. When you tap on the text field, I noticed that it immediately snaps from slightly gray to white, and the email autofill option snaps onto the screen too. The keyboard slides up from the bottom with a pretty smooth motion, to be honest. At least the Google one, that's what I was using at the time. When you tap the email autofill option, it vanishes and then the real jank shows. The keyboard disappears and leaves behind a black rectangle for a split second for no reason. Then the Samsung Pass dialog just appears along with the fingerprint indicator at the same time. After that, the black rectangle disappears. And finally, the background grays out in 3 frames. Pretty unsmooth. Here's my redesigned version. The first thing I changed was the text field and keyboard movement. I realized the text field itself might be an OS thing and not a Samsung thing, but I felt like changing it anyway. Now it smoothly fills in with white, and the email prefill option slides down from behind it nice and easy with a slight bounce. Then I refined the keyboard movement and made it more buttery with a subtle little bounce at the end too. When the email prefill is tapped, now it fades nicely out. The screen darkens at a much smoother pace, and the Samsung Pass dialog fluidly, but quickly, comes up onto the screen. I knew it couldn't be too eye-candy-ish because nobody likes waiting for pretty animations to finish before they can get where they need to get. It's fast and looks nice, and only adds a few pleasing milliseconds of time. The fingerprint indicator was trickier, but one of my favorite parts. I made it bigger for better visibility, and I recreated each of the curved white lines individually so I'd have more control over how they moved. I set each of them to flow into place at slightly different speeds to avoid it all being in one motion, but they all finish revealing themselves at around the same time. It's a lot of small details, but when they all get individually refined, it makes a big difference. Here's both of them side by side, and the original will start first. Oh my god, that's so much better.
Sadly, these changes are purely visual and aren't coded or anything like that. I don't have a way to do that, but I figured it'd be nice to see like, hey dude, here's what it could look like. Thank you for watching, and stay beaming. Oh, and let me know if you've run into janky UI stuff like this too. We might be able to do something about it.